Donald Trump's sort of newish spokeswoman, Liz Harrington, appeared yesterday on the water cooler on Real America's Voice with this guy, David Brody. She was asked to comment about Joe Biden's speech and also about the upcoming midterms. And this is a prototypical example. This is the textbook example of a priori reasoning. OK, forget about everything I just said. Just let's listen to the clip and then I'll explain to you what I mean.
Somehow he thinks he's going to be this last minute savior for his party at the last moment with the midterms. Why is Biden doing this tonight, Liz?
You know, that's a very good question because anyone who knows
it's not that great of a question.
He's such a drag on the Democrat Party and any chance they have, which we know they don't come next Tuesday. They don't have a chance unless they cheat.
Oh.
As you documented very well, there's so many cases already of just irregularities and misdeeds. And
that's not true.
Evidence of the corruption in our election process. And that's the only hope that they have. Because the fact is, Democrats do not like democracy. They don't want the voters to decide. They want to decide for the voters.
That's not really the way it went in 2020, is it, Liz?
And look at how that has worked out. They're destroying the country. They've destroyed our border. They've destroyed the economy. They destroyed our energy independence. All of these things that were so hard fought by President Donald J. Trump to put America first, they're destroying. And the voters know it. And they know they're going to lose come election day unless they do, some of these outrageous things that they did in 2020 and do it on such a scale that we've never seen before, because they're going to have to overcome really this mammoth red wave that's coming.
Yeah. This is red alert stuff, folks. They're doing it again. They are doing the fascist authoritarian thing. If they win, then they must have cheated. Democrats, that is. A priori. Now, a priori means reasoning which proceeds from a theoretical deduction rather than from observations or experiences. So what does that mean in this context? They're not observing actual cheating or waiting until election day to see how the election goes. And then if there really are irregularities or cheating, then you go, oh, this is what happened. It's theoretical. It's in advance, absent any actual data or empirical reality. If they win, they cheated, regardless of what we actually observe. And of course, they add on to it another classic authoritarian wrinkle, which is to claim you observed the thing anyway, even though you didn't. There's already irregularities. The irregularities we're seeing now are, for example, armed individuals hanging around Arizona drop boxes, right wingers trying to intimidate voters. The only irregularities we're seeing are from people on Liz Harrington's side. These folks are disgusting and they're delusional, but they're dangerous. And we've talked about all of the reasons why, and it should really scare the daylights out of all of us, because what they tried to do in 2020, they might get close enough in 2022 to then really be able to do it in 2024. We'll have all the results, but these folks will say it's rigged if they don't win. And that's really scary. The David Pakman Show's longest running sponsor is Blinkist, the app that takes thousands of nonfiction books, boils each of them down into an explainer you can read or listen to in 15 minutes. Blinkist also condenses episodes of popular podcasts into 15-minute explainers. I've been using Blinkist for years to supplement the books I read. I love reading. I read all the time. But there's even more books I don't have time to read. And you can often find those nonfiction books on Blinkist and consume the entire thing in 15 minutes. My favorite new feature on the app is Blinkist Connect, which lets you share your Blinkist premium account with someone else. You basically get 2 accounts for the price of one. And then you can also share Blinkist books and podcasts between users. I have a joint Blinkist premium account with my girlfriend. Blinkist Connect lets us sync together what books and podcasts we're listening to on Blinkist, sparks many interesting discussions. We just listened to Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power, the new version. Robert Greene, super interesting writer. Find his books fascinating. You can try Blinkist free for 7 days and get 25% off a premium subscription at Blinkist.com/David Pakman. The link is down below.